name's Claire Parker. I'm 32 years old. I'm married, and my husband really wants to have a baby. So yeah, unfortunately, I am having to start thinking about getting divorced. Here's the thing, here's the problem. Is like I want to have a kid, but I love my life right now. I'm having a lot of fun, and I just don't know if I want to add like this random chaotic variable to it. You know what I mean? I just feel like every part of my life would change. Like I'm worried about my sex life. I'm worried about what having a baby would do to my sex life, right? Like, I just don't understand how two people could have a child together and then have sex again. You know? Like, I just have this fear that we'll have the baby and then a few years later we'll be having sex and I'll look down and be like, oh my God, you look just like my son. And then worse would be looking at my son and being like, oh my God, you look just like a guy I do anal with. I don't think that, not about a baby. And then obviously the absolute worst case scenario would be if we had a daughter. And that bitch looked just like me. I hate me. And now my enemies are multiplying. And the call is coming from inside the house. So that would be a nightmare. I just feel like everything about sex is ruined when you start wanting to have a kid. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I think it's gross the way babies are made. Like, I think sex should be between consenting adults, and we should leave the kids out of it. And it's really hard, because listen, my husband really wants to have a baby, and I want to have a baby too. I do. I want to have a baby like the way I want to work out, which is that I don't. But I'm sure he'll feel better once I've done it, you know? But if we're being honest, the people who really want us to have a kid are our parents, you know what I mean? So we're having a kid because the grandparents want grandchildren. And now that means every time we have sex, we're like no longer alone in the room. It's just like ghosts of past and future generations. You know what I mean? It's just my father-in-law, Jeff, like, you've got to make him come. You know how hard it is to make him come when you look over and there's your father-in-law, Jeff's bald head? It's so hard. You can't have like hot, kinky sex when you're trying to complete a family, right? Like, you gotta do dark shit because of something that happened to you in your childhood, not because you're trying to start a brand new childhood. Like, I don't want to be doing it doggy style, like, and one day for Christmas we could get her a dog too. You know? It's just so hard. There's so many things to be afraid of if you're gonna become a parent. Like, one of my big fears is that I'd become a boy mom. You guys know what a boy mom is? Basically, it's when a woman has a child, and then that child is a boy, and then that woman becomes a pervert. And it could happen to anybody. They don't know if it's genetic or contagious, but it is an epidemic, and it's coming for anybody with access to an Instagram hashtag, okay? I don't know, it could happen. And what if in 3 years I'm like making my son pancakes, being like, girl moms just wouldn't understand. The little pancakes need a little penis, or you just don't get it. It's not the same if they don't have a penis. That's gross, that's awful. And then of course I'm worried about what it'll do to my body. Yeah? You guys hear about what pregnancy does to a body? I'm just worried. I don't think it's a great time for me pregnant right now. Word on the street is that anorexia is coming back in a big way. And I really think I could do it this time. I am so much mentally stronger than I was in high school. You know what I mean? Like, I have a morning routine. I have my fitness pal. I know about Greek yogurt. I could do it. And it's just so hard because every single day you go online and they're like, you've got to reject diet culture. But they're also like, you've got to honor your inner child. It's like, well, my inner child wanted to be Mary-Kate Olsen, so which one is it? I don't know. It's so scary. I also wonder if it's like even okay to have a kid with the world and everything that's going on with the world right now. You know what I mean? Like, you heard about the climate? It's in crisis. And I just do wonder if it's even ethical to have another child, because like I could prevent one more Amazon shopper by stopping my lunch right now. Like, they could never order Temu if they never existed in the first place. And I could do that. And I also feel like the problem is, do you guys think that an apocalypse is coming? Yeah, right? I know everybody always thinks there's an apocalypse coming, but this time it's real. And it's, okay, my plan for the apocalypse is just like when my phone dies, I die. That's my strategy. Does anybody here like want to survive? No, because there's like no men right here. It's very boy to think that you would survive an apocalypse. They're so funny, like they're unemployed, but yeah, I'm sure you could kill a zombie. You're struggling in a world with Uber Eats, but I'm sure you could hunt and kill your own food. No, why would you even want that? I've had it too good for too long. I can't sleep in a trench now. You know what I mean? Has anyone here ever read The Road? Yeah, okay, good. A lot of former 9th graders. I love that. Like, yeah, I read The Road and I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to wake up in a basement in a house full of cannibals and have to beat the shit out of those cannibals and then run to the Canadian border if I don't even have a group chat to tell about it. What would be the point? I also just hate lugging, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't think I can have a baby. Because if you have a baby, now you have to stay alive. And have you ever done that thing where you like don't have time to go home and change between work and an event, and now you're just downtown with a backpack full of like heels and a CVS reading all the shampoo bottles? Yeah. And it's like the worst 2.5 hours of your life? Now imagine that, but for months in the mud, and the backpack is shitting on you. That doesn't sound good. So I don't know. There's like this part of me, I look out at what's happening politically and with the environment, and I don't know if there's ever been a worse time to have a child. Then there is this part of me that was raised to believe that the only reason you really have a child is so that you can raise it better than the other parents to compete. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe there's never been a better time to have a child. You know what I mean? Because as a parent, my plan would be to vaccinate my children. Yeah, thank you. And then teach them to read. I'm like, they're gonna be president, you know what I mean? And I kind of have this fantasy about the future, you know what I mean? It's like 15 years from now. There's no more bar bat mitzvah circuits in 7th grade anymore. Now it's all just like funerals for kids who have died from completely preventable diseases. And at every single one, my son gets to read the eulogy. Because he's the only one who can. And I want to know that kind of smugness, you know? I want to be in the back of that funeral hall being like, yeah, and you should see his SAT score. He's going to go to Harvard next year if there's still a Boston. We'll see. So I don't know, I think about that and I'm like, well, that's a pro, you know what I mean? And then the con comes in of, well, what about my career? And the problem is, like, my husband, of course, really wants to have a baby. And I'm like, well, of course you want to have a baby. Your career won't be affected and your job is boring. You know what I mean? Like, I'm worried having a baby is gonna make me soft professionally, you know? Because right now, I'm like out every night, I'm like writing jokes, I'm working on jokes, I'm editing, I'm watching the tape, I'm trying to make you laugh, and if you guys laugh at all, I get to go home at night and I have like 2 minutes of feeling good about myself. And I'm just like, could a baby's love compete with that? And his thing is, his job is he's just on Excel every day for like 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? And I get, if I was on Excel for 12 hours every day, when I come home, I would want something to love me too. And I wish I could be that for him, but I'm here with you guys. You know what I mean? And this feels so much more important. You know, it's just so much harder to make you guys laugh. Have you ever tried to make a baby laugh? It's like, boop, got your nose, it's on the floor, it's pissing and shitting. The craziest part is you don't even have its nose, you know? It's a fucking fool. You don't have to be witty at all, you just have to jangle some keys, it can't get back up. No, it's much harder fighting for the approval of you guys. And I like that, it's keeping me sharp, you know what I mean? But the problem is, I want my husband to have a baby because I love him. I think he'd be a great dad. We kind of did sign a contract when we got married, so now it's time to pay the piper, so to speak. But it's tough. I want him to be happy. I'm obsessed with him. I've like been obsessed with him since the first time I saw him. We met working together. Yeah, very cute. We met at work, and I went in, and right away I was like, oh my God, he's exactly my type. You know what I mean? He's just like tough but kind. He's just like got that vibe that he could like lead a community search party to find a missing girl just in the woods where he buried her. And I love that about him. I want him to love me to death. And when I met him, that vibe was very appealing to me because it was like protective, because at the time my only other option was my stalker. Anybody here have a stalker? Okay. 2 cool girls in the room. You survived?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. I had a stalker too. It was crazy. I was young at the time, so I was so naive. I thought the cops would help me. And I went to the police station to try to get a restraining order, and what I found out is it is so much paperwork. And so I finally like just gave up on trying to get any outside help, because I just said like, it's so much work and for what? You know what I mean? Like, what is a restraining order anyway? Really? Like, what is it? It's just the cops calling this guy in, sitting him down and being like, all right, listen, buddy, we are gonna give you one last chance to kill this girl. But then there will be consequences. So aim well, if you must. Yeah, so when I met my husband, I was like, well, this seems like a great option. You know what I mean? And it was fun, and I was obsessed with him, and we started dating, and I was so obsessed with him that when he asked me to keep a secret, I agreed, even though I hate keeping secrets and I love to talk about myself. But his job was really important to him, so he was like, you can't tell anybody. And I was like, okay, for you, I promise I won't. I will not tell anybody at work. I will only tell all of my friends and family, and like every comedy show, and like 2 people at work, but that's it. The 2 people I told at work were in HR. But I told them during lunch, so it doesn't count. Yeah, I told him at a pret-a-manger, and that to me is like Vegas rules, right? Whatever you say there stays there. He, on the other hand, was very good at keeping it a secret. He was so good at keeping a secret that it actually kind of hurt my feelings. It was crazy. When we were at work, he would not talk to me. He would not look at me. He was actually even dating this other girl we worked with to throw people off the scent. But it was good. It was for love, you know what I mean? And it worked. And now we're together and we're married, and he's very nice. And I swear to God, even though we're married, we're like still not a public couple. But when we are at home and the door is locked and the blinds are drawn and the bag is on my head, he is so nice to me. And that's really what matters. He actually is. He's a very good guy. My big compliment for him is he's the only person on earth who I think doesn't need to go to therapy. Which is great because it's 2025 and I actually think we have to stop letting men go to therapy. It is not making them better, it is just making them stronger, okay? Men are coming out of therapy like an antibiotic-resistant bacteria. Women go to therapy because they're noticing patterns. They've noticed generational trauma. They want to break the cycle. Men go to therapy, they come out, and they're like, I can't love you, I have a doctor's note. It's like, are you going to work on it? No? Okay. Just the note, totally. I know a lot of people believe this now. Ever since Jonah Hill sent those texts, everyone's on my side. But I've actually believed this for a very long time. Ever since I saw a clip, actually, of Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard talking about their relationship. Are you guys familiar with them? Okay, yeah. Yeah, he has a podcast, and I actually think he is doing the Lord's work. And that Lord is a Catholic Lord who doesn't believe in divorce. And he's spreading the great word. Yeah, it was crazy. I watched this interview, and they were talking about when they started dating, and she was like, yeah, I was so in love with him. I was just obsessed, and I wanted to give him everything, so I told him I wanted to take him to the Bahamas, and I treat him to this trip. And he said, I'd love to go to the Bahamas with you, but you have to know that what I want is to be allowed to fuck whoever I want. And then she goes, and I couldn't even be upset, because at least he was being honest with me. The biggest mistake that straight women ever made was when we said honesty is the best policy. We should have said respect. too late now. Now they've all read The Ethical Non-Monogamist and they're using it to hurt our feelings. Yeah, so I've believed this for a while. I've really been on the men can't go to therapy train, but I've started looking around. I'm taking stock of the situation at large, and I have a new belief, and it's that actually nobody should be in therapy. Yeah, just clap. Show of hands. No, clap. Clap if you've been in therapy. That's like a good percent of the room, right? So now let me ask this. Are we all fixed? 1.5. Out of about 100. It's not even an F grade. That's a very low percent. Yeah, I don't know if therapy's doing what we thought it was gonna do, you know what I mean? I gave up on hoping that therapy was the cure we thought it was when I realized that every single Real Housewife is in therapy. Like, what do you mean to tell me this is year 6 of Teresa Giudice's healing journey? Maybe we need to hitch our wagon to a different star. Maybe we need to find God. I don't know. I am a big fan of therapy, in reality, when it works. I went to therapy. I actually started going to therapy when I first started dating my husband. And that's because at the time we were like dating, and he is like very rational and reasonable and easy to get along with, but we were still having all these problems and fights in our relationship, and I didn't know what the problem was, and then it turned out the problem was me. Which was really hard, because if you get anything as a woman, it's to be the victim, so I was like, I'm gonna have to get a doctor on the case and turn this ship around. So I went to therapy to find out what was wrong in our relationship, and would you believe it? It turns out the problem is that I am very insecure. Which is just one more thing I'm insecure about now. Yeah, it turns out that the problem is I need a lot of validation in my relationship. Can you believe that? Clap if you can believe it. Clap louder. Yeah, I went in, it turns out I'm very insecure, and it was crazy. It was very effective because I went in, I was just listing all these things I didn't like about myself, and I very quickly got bored of like my own insecurities. I went in, I swear to God, week 4, I'm just like listing the things I don't like about myself. And at one point I go, I don't know, I'm just really worried that the whites of my eyes aren't white enough. Did you guys notice that about me? When I got up here? Because I'm worried that I'm walking around New York City and people are like, well, she would be hot, but she has those dirty fucking eyeballs. So I'm just not interested. It's crazy. So that helped a lot. Going to therapy, getting married helped because he's got that Dax Shepard marriage work ethic, so he's not going anywhere. And I got to start thinking about something that isn't just how I look, you know what I mean? And we actually got to move on to my personality, and it turns out there's like way more problems there. So that's what we were focusing on for a long time. But now that I'm thinking about having a baby, looks and the importance of looks are like back up in the ether. You know what I mean? Because obviously one of the reasons you shouldn't have a kid is because, like, what if you have an ugly baby? And I'm worried I'm gonna have an ugly baby because I was an ugly baby. But yeah, I was an ugly baby, and I know I was ugly because when you ask my parents about me, they're always like, she was just so funny right from the beginning. But my husband, he's so cute. He's like, no, of course our baby would be cute because, like, you were cute and I was cute, so, like, of course we're gonna have a cute baby. But here's the problem. My husband was also an ugly baby. But they don't know. And it's like, yeah, sure, sometimes 2 negatives make a positive. But sometimes those 2 negatives just add up and make an even bigger negative. So I'm alone bearing the weight of this potential ugly baby, and it's a lot for one woman. But I also, listen, I know that that's a crazy reason to not have a baby. It's, and for me specifically, because one, obviously, so petty, so vain, so stupid, but also because if anyone can afford to have an ugly baby, it's me. And that is because my mother-in-law is actually a pediatric plastic surgeon. kind of an ace in the hole. She could fix anything. It's crazy. No, I'm so proud of her. I think it's so incredible. But whenever I tell people that my mother-in-law is a pediatric plastic surgeon, I can always see that they have the same response, which is just like, wow! And what is she doing to those babies? Because it sounds crazy, but it makes a ton of sense. Basically, like, you know, kids with cleft lips? Yeah. What she does is she'll go down there and just give them, like, a giant set of fake tits. So that no one even notices their face. So she's a hero. She's a hero and an asset because, man, it is so awesome to be able to ask her, like, medically, what's wrong with my face? And whenever I say, like, what should I be tweaking? What should I be touching? She's always like, maybe just like a giant set of fake tits. Just so that no one even notices. No, she never gives me an answer, especially not at the holidays. You can't really tell someone they need lip fillers at Thanksgiving. That's the Hippocratic Oath, I think. And so I have to admit, I'm 32 years old, and bravely, I've never gotten Botox. And that is very brave of me. It's incredibly courageous to not get Botox because, like, everyone has Botox where I'm from, which is the internet. They all have it. It's crazy. They all have it. My friends have it. Everybody has Botox, and they're always, like, asking me why I won't get it. And, like, I don't even have a good answer for them. All I can kind of come up with is basically, like, you know, in high school when you get a B on a test, and you weren't happy with the B, but you'd be like, hey, it's not so bad considering I didn't even study. That's kind of what I'm doing with my face. Like, I'm just going up to construction workers where no one is hitting on me and being like, yeah, but it's not so bad if you consider I didn't even study. They don't like being yelled at, but it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better because there's so much pressure to go get Botox. Everybody's getting injectables from a younger and younger age. It's crazy. Gen Z, they all have Botox now, which I like. Like, listen, I love Gen Z. I think they're very cool. I think they're very progressive. I think they're very woke. I think it is so admirable the way that those girls smashed the patriarchy so that they could get Botox for themselves. That's the direction I hope feminism keeps going. But I just worry about them because, you know, I think they've really been sold this bill of goods that looking young is the same thing as looking beautiful. You know what I mean? And I get it. Generally, being younger is probably overall prettier, but they're not synonyms. You know what I mean? You can't just say, oh, you look young and mean you look pretty. And I know that because some of the ugliest people in the world are 19 years old. You've seen them. I've been them. It's a really tough time to know what to do with your skin and hair. So that's tough. I don't know. I'm not getting Botox. I'm not getting Botox because I have such a big forehead that it's like tight like a drum. You know what I mean? The tension will stay for a few more years. I also have a husband who barely washes his face. Like, what am I gonna do? Stay young and hot forever while he gets old and ugly? I don't want to be in the kind of relationship where I have to cheat. And I'm sorry, we do have to figure something out for the men, because women are looking so good for so long, and men look just boggy, you know what I mean? Just like you left their bodies in a marsh, and then at like 45, their skin starts sloughing off at different rates, and it's like, just like many pallets. I don't know, it's not good, and that's why I really do think we have to start taking all of the money out of men's mental health and start putting it in men's aesthetics. Because we can't let them have Botox, you know what I mean? They're already so bad at showing their emotions, we have to leave them their foreheads. And I don't want to live in a world full of Ryan Reynolds. He freaks me out. And that's why I'm actually very pro Brian Johnson. Do you guys know who Brian Johnson is? Okay, his deal is that he like made $1 billion from Venmo, and he's taken all that money and he's put it into longevity. He's trying to live forever. That's his shtick. His big thing is that he's like 46 years old, but he claims that biologically he looks 19. Have you guys seen a photo of him? So you agree? Because I have to say, I agree. I am like, yeah, to me, you do look like a 19-year-old who died 27 years ago. And now your spirit is just slowly leaving the earth as your loved ones forget your memory. I'm like, that is actually exactly how you look. Haunting. It's crazy. His big secret, his secret to eternal youth is his son. Yeah, he has a blood boy son. Yeah, blood boy son. And I have to say, in terms of whether or not to have a kid, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even think about having a blood boy. That's such a good reason to have a baby. Do you imagine you give birth, you look up to the doctor, you're like, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl, I just want it full of blood. That's a really good idea. So that was for a while, so I think I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a kid so I can take all its blood. Because right now, my thing is I get a lot of facials, which is like a really great option if you're looking for something that's like not an injectable and not effective. It's just, $200 a month to have someone else wash your face really good so you get to take the rest of the time off. So now I'm back on like, okay, maybe I do want a baby, And I have to say, it is quite funny. It's quite cocky for me to be spending this year going back and forth, making all these jokes about like, do I want a baby? Do I not want a baby? When I don't even know that I can have one. We'll see. Not really up to me when you think about it that way. Yeah, I don't know. Ladies, you guys ever have that thing where you're just like living your life and maybe you've had a great weekend and you've been hanging out with your friends and like the world is your oyster and there's just so much potential and you feel so young and limitless, and then just for a brief, tiny little second you consider the fact that you could be infernal and you start to cry?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really have a joke, but it's kind of funny that happens, right? Yeah, I don't know. I am pretty cocky about being able to get pregnant, but that's mostly just because I've had an abortion before. And that's as close to a dress rehearsal as you're gonna get. Right? I did. I had an abortion, and I feel like I don't talk about it as much as you would think I would talk about it, mostly because I just didn't care. Like, I was just so relieved. I feel like on TV, you can have an abortion, but you have to, like, cry and feel really bad. And I didn't feel bad at all. I just was, like, so grateful because the situation had been this. I had not been taking my birth control because I've been traveling a lot, and I have this bad habit of taking birth control like Tic Tacs, you know what I mean? Just like when you find it in the bottom of your purse, you're like, a handful. Like, what a treat, oh yeah, these guys. And then I did have, I guess, what is considered unprotected sex. And then what happened was a few weeks later, I started feeling like so exhausted all the time. Like I was just sleeping all day and sleeping all night and I couldn't stop sleeping. And then when I did wake up, it was to puke. And then if I did get out of bed, it was take nudes because my tits looked incredible. And I had no idea what was going on with me. I swear to God, I was traveling, I called my husband, I go, I am so scared. I think I have long COVID. So you can imagine my relief when I found out it was just a pregnancy. Something that's so easy to fix. And not something terrible like long COVID where I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my life being annoying on Twitter. It's incurable. So I had an abortion, I took a pill. I took a pill at home and then that night went to the Eras tour. Which is like, I'm not really the type to be like, girlhood, but I will be like, wow, it is Barbie summer. You would think the Eras tour is a very safe place to have an abortion, but they actually got mad at me because we were supposed to all sync up under the full moon that night, and obviously I didn't have my period, so I got in trouble. It's crazy. I got the abortion pill through like a text. I didn't even have to talk to a doctor or go to a doctor or anything, which I was grateful for because the last time I went to a gynecologist, they found a lump in my breast, which there's like a couple guys here. I mean, the crew is men, and then I think there's a couple boyfriends. So I don't know if you know this, but every time you go to a gynecologist, they check your breast for lumps, because they don't want you to get breast cancer. And a lump could be a tumor. So last time I was there, they found a lump, and everybody was so nice to me that the doctor was like, I don't want you to worry, I'm sure it's nothing, but I have found a lump, and I do think you need to go get it checked out. And the thing that she didn't realize about me is I'm not like other comedians. I don't really have anxiety. I'm like, why would I have breast cancer? You know? And I love an errand, so I was like, great, sign me up. So I go down, I get a sonogram, and everyone there, they're being very sweet and like cautious because it's obviously a very sensitive subject and it could be like horrible news. So I get there and the technician is like, don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm just gonna take a quick look. And I'm like, look away. You know what I mean? Like, I got these puppies out, I'm happy for you to see them, you know? So she looks and she's like, don't worry. I don't think it's a big deal, but I am just gonna look again and see what I was looking at. And I'm like, I'm already here, you know what I mean? Like, the shirt's off, look as much as you want, I'm flattered. So, can't get me down. So she looks again, and then she goes, really don't worry about it. This is so normal and routine, but I am gonna go get the doctor, and I want him to see what I'm looking at. And I'm like, 3's an audience, you know what I mean? Bring him back, I'd love to tell him my jokes, maybe he'll get them, you know? So the doctor comes in the room, I'm chatting with him. Listen, you give me a stage and I'll take it. And sometimes the stage is like lying down in a gown. So I'm there, I'm cracking jokes, he's looking, he's like, don't worry. And then he goes, stay calm, don't freak out, but me and the nurse are just gonna go have a conversation outside. And at this point, I'm like, congrats, you broke me, go get my mom. She's in the waiting room, I want her to hold my hand. I'm contemplating mortality for the first time in my life, and it sucks. They're out there for 15 minutes. I'm lying on the table being like, oh my God, of course I have breast cancer. I take birth control like Tic Tacs. I've sinned so bad, and there's still so much I want to do. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna go to hell. And after 15 minutes of being scared for my life, the doctor comes back in and just goes, I think you just have lumpy, bumpy breasts. Which I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this to my therapist. There's another thing I have to be insecure about, I guess. It's kind of a pyramid scheme with you people. And I have to be honest, that was the doctor's appointment where I was like, maybe I should get married. I would like better insurance. But I don't know, I worry. I worry about the science. I mean, women's health science, it's so far back there. It's not great. I don't know, pregnancy, how have we not beat this thing, you know? There's gotta be a better way. We've been to the moon, we're still doing it old-fashioned, you know? Did you know that a third of all pregnancies end in a miscarriage?
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot, right? That's crazy. And a third of all labors before modern medicine, the mom would die. Those are insane statistics. We wouldn't put up with those numbers in literally any other part of our lives. If I had a toaster, and a third of the time I put bread in the toaster, the bread disintegrated. And then another third of the time I put bread in the toaster exploded. I'd be like, maybe that's not what this machine does, you know? Maybe we need to find a new machine. But no, nobody wants to do it. They think pregnancy is so natural. They think it's what God wanted. And listen, I love nature. I think fruit was such a great jumping off point. But then science got involved, and now we have gushers. And it's just if you're still eating fruit now that we have gushers, you're a fucking moron. You know? So in conclusion, I think we should do to childbirth what we have done to fruit, and that is harvest babies and gushers. I think it's the perfect environment for a fetus because they're filled with mucus, just like a lady. And I don't know, where is all the science? I feel the most we've gotten so far is IVF, you know what I mean? A lot of my friends want to freeze their eggs. That's their plan. That's their fertility plan, is they want to freeze their eggs now and then have their baby later. And I'm like, that's just not gonna work for me. You know what I mean? Because what I want to do is I want to have the baby now, and then I want to freeze the baby. That makes way more sense, right? You should have the baby when you're young and your collagen's high so you can snap right back, and then you raise the baby when you're financially stable in 10, 20, 30 years. I feel what if I need this body to pay for that baby? You know what I mean? So I'd rather do things my way. I don't know, but it's just hard, and I feel I go back and forth, maybe I should have a baby now, maybe I should wait till the gushers thing. But then I've kind of just decided, I guess, that if I have a baby now the regular way, then at least those pregnancy boobs will even out my lumpy, bumpy breasts. And then maybe finally nobody will notice my dirty fucking eyeballs. And then think of all the money I'll save on therapies.